Hello everyone, Mr. E here, reporting live for Sloptide News Network, bringing you the latest in all things Darktide, and of course, Slop. Today's Sloptide News Bulletin brings you the news of a new special event that's alive in Darktide, Rotten Armor. Rotten Armor is a relatively uncreatively named event that does just that. Any enemy that would have been in these affected games that was previously typed as Carapace Armor, so that includes the Ragers, the Maulers, and the Crushers, are all now swapped to infested armor type. They have their health pools increased and their movement speed slowed, but this actually has the effect of making them much easier to kill, because without that Carapace armor, their damage reduction isn't anywhere near the same value, so they do die pretty quickly to most attacks. Upon death, they release a Noxious Cloud, but this Noxious Cloud is not anywhere near as dangerous as other noxious effects like the ground slime, etc., in the game, because it only affects your toughness until your toughness is fully broken. So you can simply out-regen the corrosive effect of it, and it's a very limited area as well. It's not as large as, say, Pox Bomber's disruptive grenades. For rewards for this event, it is the standard Aquila's, Currency, Plasteel, and Diamantine, and of course a frame, honestly a pretty decent looking frame for capping out at completing 10 missions with the affected modifier. If you want to find these missions and play them, you'll need to look for this little crucis icon on the affected maps. If you're not playing on one of those affected maps, you won't see the enemies, you won't get credit towards the completion here. I do have a slight complaint here, which is that why are we going back on the Aquila's thing from 2 events ago? That was a great success. It single-handedly boosted the player engagement by a large margin. It happened just after Warhammer Skulls. Certainly it didn't break the bank for Fat Shark that much. I am disappointed to see that hasn't returned in the 2 subsequent events, and I think many players are as well. It's one of the main reasons why players were compelled to play that event and engage with the content at the time. If you look at the Steam charts around the time of Skulls, when this event went live, there was a almost 10,000 jump, almost a tripling of the current player base, because players had been reminded and had extra incentive to play for a week or 2 there. So I think that should absolutely come back. I have no idea why Fat Shark are being stingy with the very small amount of Aquilas that rewarded for the last instance, last time it went around, and I really would love to apply the pressure and see them bring that back in some way, shape, or form. And that's all for this Sloptide news update, guys. So if you did enjoy this Sloptide update, make certain you subscribe to the channel for more Sloptide news. We are trying to reach 40,000, Warhammer 40,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That is my personal goal, and I would love it if you could help us get there. I appreciate you for watching, and Mystery out. Bye-bye.